Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Moore's Raiders going up against Bo's Chiefs. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
So that means Niall Davis will be back for the opening kick. And Sebastian Janikowski looks ready to get this one underway. Davis got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. He came into the league with the 49ers as the first pick in the draft in 2005 and has found a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith. First down coming up. Charles has handed the football coming out of the I formation. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. 2nd and 9. Could have been intercepted. It'll be 3rd down. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Smith dumps it off to Charles. Moore's there to make the tackle.
Well, it's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
Charles is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked on the side he went to.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 7. No one in sight. Has the grab.
Wow, when you keep picking up first downs like this, it gives you confidence. But maybe most importantly, it gets the defense sitting over there going, what's coming next?
First down here after the completion. First down following the long play. Jamal Charles. That's a gain of 6.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The Chiefs from the 27, eyeing that left side. And he heads to the sidelines, out of bounds. They've marched right onto the field with this opening drive, and they're moving the chains with regularity.
They sure are, and I think it's time for the defense to quit sitting in there in that bland defense they're running, take a chance and try to stop this drive.
And Davis is going to take the handoff now. It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
2nd and 1. On the money.
The Chiefs offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
The defense comes out in the dime. 1st and goal. Out to the right. Smith met after a gain of 3.
The Raiders defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
2nd and goal from the 4. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
This is the situation right now. If the offense doesn't get this football in there for a touchdown, I'll tell you what, that'll give them some second doubts.
Play after play after play here on this drive. 3rd and goal at the 4. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
Touchdown Chiefs.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In the 3rd and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Raiders are usually one of the best of the league in stopping opponents on their opening drive. Not the case this time. The score's 7-0. And he races out of bounds at that point. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
The Raiders bring in an extra tight end for this play. Dropping back 3. Ball's out. Recovery by the offense. They bring him to the turf.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Keeps it here. Trying to work that left side. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. King is back now. He'll be punting. Fair catch this time. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Chiefs come to the line with a bunch set. And they'll run the football with Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Wide receivers are bunched up. 2nd and 6. Throws to the right to Avery. That brings the play to an end.
In this league now, you've got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
The Chiefs have it at the 44, and that's a gain of maybe 5.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Coming up, 2nd down. Charles is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Back to him. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Charles lined up in the backfield. 3rd and 9. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Going to be a tackle for a loss. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. They send the tight end in motion. Second down and a long way to go. Rock for a loss on that play. Eric Berry is stalking back there in the secondary, and he can change a game in a hurry.
From the University of Tennessee, he's fast. He can read the quarterback. He's smart. Eric Berry, along with Earl Thomas, maybe the two fastest safeties in the NFL.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Third and forever. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
Well, you're down, here you are in the first half of the game. If it was 4th and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around. If he might go for it, but we have 4th and long. Hunt that football down there. Don't make a decision that puts your team in a hole that they can't get out of.
They'll take it at the 20. First down here. Smith set in the pistol. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Outside to the left. Woodson's there that time for the tackle. The Chiefs have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. Charles has been unable to shake free at any point.
No, he has not been able to shake free. And listen, sometimes you just can't worry about it. You got to do whatever it takes to win. If you can't run it, then just keep throwing the football.
He stacked up at that point.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Moore's in on the tackle. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Jenkins lined up in the slot. Another handoff right back to him.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a 3rd long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
Smith's lining up in the pistol. 3rd down and 12. Brings it into his body. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Chiefs have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Jenkins has been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver. Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
Davis taking the handoff. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Davis is going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41, setting up screen. Got the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. They face 1st down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. That's DeVito making the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's a two tight end formation. 2nd down and 4. Handoff. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. That'll stop the play right there. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Jamal Charles carries the football. He's taken down at the 23. Now looking at 3rd down. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a 1st down on this series.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Drives it through for the field goal. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Raiders offense now coming out. Double tight end formation. Gets the handle here. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. How do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions and get the big plays down the field.
He's tackled right at the 31.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these 1st downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Back to the ground, taken down at the 33. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
On the way, 3rd down. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Get ready.
The tackle is made.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
The Raiders line up in the pistol offense. 1st down at the 49. They'll go ground. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
From the gun. Heaving it down the field. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
bring the ball out to the 20. First down here. Offense lines up here. Jamal Charles. And pick up about 4.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 6. Charles out of the eye. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Offense lines up here. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. Makes the reception. Fasano's tackled down after a gain of 12.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
Smith's setting up now in the pistol. First and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Second down and 2. As the first down. Now looking for more. Touchdown. What a run.
When you have speed at the running back position, you can take ordinary plays and make them spectacular. And that's what they did this past time. It was an ordinary run, but the running back got a little daylight and able to outrun everybody for the long touchdown run.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. It's first down as they head to the line. Nickel formation here for the defense. Out of the shotgun. He makes the catch. Moore's tackled down at the 24.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Second down and 7. Ali's able to swat the pass away.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Third down on the way. Nickel formation for the defense here. Play fake. Going for the home run. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out, because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on third down, and that is bad.
Williams got it now. In on the stop. First down on the way. Charles is lined up as the single back. Smith with the handoff. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Tight ends in motion here. The Chiefs have it at the 44. Running room. Smith's met after a gain of 13. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Chiefs line up in the pistol.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Charles inside. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Chiefs have it at the 39. He'll get it again. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Raiders are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. The Raiders in the pistol formation.
Let's go. 295. 295.
Tight end in motion. First and 10. Handoff made. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and a long way to go. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
3rd and 7. And intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 18. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. Second down here after that run play.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Morris Raiders going up against Bo's Chiefs. Now we'll take you out to O.Co Coliseum where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
So that means Tywan Jones will be back for the opening kick. Ryan Suckup in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
They'll mark him at the 34.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Get ready.
Just a quick drop back. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
They bring in the extra tight end. Still got it after the play action. Houston's able to get a hand on it and knock it away. Let's set this defensive unit now. A very intimidating presence as a pass rusher, and that is Tamba Hali.
Yeah, he's a great guy, too. You know that. We talked to him. Tamba Hali from Teaneck, New Jersey, and Teaneck High School. Boy, he has been playing great football for a long time. Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
3rd and 13. Keeps it here. Pulls it in.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
They send the tight end in motion. First down at the 42. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He's brought down. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Well, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now, the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
Second down, 4 to go. Gives it to him again. That's DeVito making the stop.
When a coach can have a run and picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here. Incomplete as he was looking short.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. The long drive continues. The Raiders now move the chains.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This has been a long drive so far. Keeps it here. Has Jones. And that's Johnson in on the stop.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
What a drive this has been. First and goal from the 3. To the ground. Nice tackle.
Number 16, the ball carrier on the fly. No gain.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Mounting a serious drive. He'll get it again. Johnson's the one who made the big stop.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. This long drive continues. Third and goal at the 5. Power serve for 6. Touchdown.
What a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
And the point after is good. The Raiders were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Takes it from the 2. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Here is the former overall number 1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith. First down coming up. Charles is lined up in a single back formation. Draw play here. Tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
They come out in the dime package. Second down and 1. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Taken down a yard short of the first. Let's set the lineup for the offense. A physical presence at wide receiver is Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah, he is. When you take how tall he is and how big he is, one of the bigger receivers in the NFL, and what a year he had in 2013.
Midway through the first. Throwing now to his left. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job by the QB. How about that? Under pressure, takes a big hit, still throws it down the football field and makes a completion. The big thing is he takes the hit, he gives with it, and he falls to the ground.
Has his man, and that's a gain of 13.
Smith's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Smith takes it from the gun to Avery. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
This will be second down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Running room. Smith's now going to hit the ground in a slide and in the play. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The defense comes out in the dime. The Chiefs have it at the 29. Jamal Charles carries the football. A player to watch on this starting defensive unit is DJ Hayden.
I like Hayden, maybe the fastest defensive back in the 2013 draft. He can run with any receiver in the NFL, and when he gets a chance, he can make the play and catch that football and get big interceptions. Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Now 1st and 10. The defense gets the sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
After getting sacked, it's now 2nd and 18. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll go ground. Rodgers able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Marching down the field and taking their time. The Chiefs from the 27. And he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Tough starting field position here. Moore's a receiver in the slot. 1st down and 10. Toss play. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And here we have 2nd down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. Running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with a lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench, and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
Number 16 with carries.
King is back now. He'll be punting. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down. Offense readying for the snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Keeps his legs moving. Tackles made.
The Chiefs' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big game.
The Chiefs from the 32. Jamal Charles. And he's brought down right at the 42.
When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw, catches them off guard, you'll get some good yards.
Nickel formation here for the defense. First down at the 42. Right back to him. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. After running it, it's second down. Second down here. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. It's third down coming up. The Raiders come out in a dime package. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Jenkins got the catch and the first.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 42. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Second and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Alex Smith from the gun. Deep down the field to Bo. Pass is intercepted. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Two tight ends on the field here. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! Good piece of tackling.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. First and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. Makes the catch in the open field.
Smith selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. Smith's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Second and goal from the 3. He'll go to the left. They bring him to the turf.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? You got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive. Attack this offense.
The Raiders set at the line. Dime package. Third and goal to go. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown Chiefs.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Chiefs have their defense to thank for those points. That interception setting up the score that the offense was able to finish off. Jones will run this one out. The Raiders ready to take over the football. It's a 2 tight end formation. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, And this time, that was a bad drop by the defense.
Offense lines up here. Throw to the left. Hauls it in for the first down.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Looking to go up top again on first down. And he's thrown to the ground.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 13.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You kind of mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Double tight end formation. Catch made, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. They'll run it here. Johnson's there to make the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They come out in the dime package. The give, left side. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Toss to the outside. Brought down right at the 50.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Moore's in the slot. Second down and 9. Outside now on the toss.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times. And we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Offense lines up here. Quick drop back. Throws the pass. Reaches out and grabs it.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. So look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
The Raiders snap it at the 36. Has his target. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you've got to stick it right onto the body of the wide receiver. They are nervous because they're running across the middle.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The long drive continues. And now here's the toss. That brings the play to an end. Second down following the run. This has been a long drive so far. Searching for space to the right.
The Kansas City Chiefs defense, it's built around stopping the run. Outside guys are able to hold their ground and force runners inside. How about this play on an outside run by Justin Houston? Holds his ground and tackles that running back for no gain. The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good and makes a tackle on the running back.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Davis marked down at the 27. The Chiefs offense now marches onto the field. Nickel formation for the defense here. The Chiefs from the 27. And they'll run the football with Charles. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Charles is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And off the mark on that short throw.
That time, the defender was in excellent position. He jumps up and knocks the ball down.
This is 3rd down. The Chiefs will approach this play from out of the pistol. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Jenkins has got a chance this time. He's stacked up at that point. The Raiders come to the line, starting the drive at the 37. The Raiders will go with the pistol on this play. The Raiders from the 37. Looking across the middle, Jones-Drews brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Let's go.
1st down at the 49. That catch gives them a 1st down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
1st down here after the completion. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff to the right side. That'll stop the play right there. Halftime, 2 minutes away. First down here after the run.
Get ready. 38.
Gets the handle here. Gains 16.
The Raiders offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. Buries all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd and goal from the 9. Tosses the football. And Houston shuts down the outside run for a loss.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3-step drop. Makes the catch. And that's a gain of 10. The Chiefs are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. They failed to convert, and now a change of possession.
Almost always, when you get a chance to tie up a football game, you just go ahead and kick that field goal to get it done. When you miss, emotionally, what a letdown for your football team.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Handoff out of the eye. Sherman's marked down after a gain of 4. They immediately call for a timeout. That's 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Charles is in the backfield. Single back set. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball. Tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Raiders getting set now for their next series. The Raiders will come out in the pistol. 1st down at the 30. The defense gets a sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's intercepted. The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
An empty possession for the offense. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. And Williams is going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a 1st down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Jenkins is lined up now as a slot receiver. It's 2nd down and 3. And he hauls it in. Moore's going to make the tackle.
Big 1st down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that 1st down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
1st down at the 38. They'll go ground. And the tackle is made at the 41.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Charles lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 8. Right back to him once more. Tackle by Top.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
The Chiefs with an empty backfield look here. They'll go shotgun here. He'll throw it over the middle. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Here's the handoff. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. second down. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Catch made in on the stop.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Tucked there to take it down.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Get ready.
2nd and 6. They take him in the backfield. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. The Chiefs come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He's got the catch. Touchdown.
Chiefs.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
So they get the touchdown, but they go for 2 and fail to convert.
I'll be the first to say it. That was a terrible decision to go for the 2 points. I'll give the defense some credit, but mainly the blame goes to the offensive play call.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders now will start their drive at the 23. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, nice throw and catch. Just short of the first down.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The Raiders look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. 2 tight ends on the field here. Handoff made. Houston's there to take him down.
Number 16.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Pass rushers, defensive players, they love situations like this, don't they? They got a little lead there. It's in the second half, and it's 3rd and long. You are expecting pass, so you can just let it go and try to get after the quarterback.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. Gets it out for the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 9 for the first.
Let's go.
The Raiders take it from the 38. Play action fake, looking to throw.
I thought it was a little too early to take that gamble. You're down by a few points in the second half, and you go for it on 4th down. That's a big decision, and I think it was the wrong decision.
Real good field position here to start this series.
Get ready.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Throws to the right. Finds his mark. Gains 5.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Charles lined up in the backfield. throws the pass. No room to complete that one.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
From the shotgun to Avery. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
The Chiefs have it at the 24. Charles, left side.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go. First of the year. First of the year.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The kick is good.
Now that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Keeps it on the play fake. Looks to his left. Got the completion. He's brought to a halt.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
Double tight end formation. The Raiders snap it at the 41. He's brought down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Play fake. Makes the reception. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on 3rd down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 3rd and 2. Trying to plow ahead. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well. What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Then picks up about 3.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Offense lines up here. 3rd down and 10. Play action. Sticks to his hands. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
2nd and short following the run. They bring in the extra tight end. Feeds him again. Ford's there to make the tackle.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
The Raiders have it at the 24. Going to lose yards here.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. What a drive this has been. Keeps it here. On the money. Gains 15. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Mounting a serious drive. The final quarter begins with this snap. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defenders, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Nice tackle.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
This long drive continues. Play fake. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
The coach is going to go for it. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Looking across the middle, this is going to set up a change of possession.
Well, let's try to get into the mind of the coach here. Maybe he doesn't trust his defense. That's why in a close game, on 4th and long, he went for it. It didn't work, so we'll see if his defense can bail him out.
Jenkins lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football. Second down now. The defense comes out in the dime.
Let's go.
Jamal Charles. He's headed right. Brought down after a gain of 6.
When you have defensive ends that like to go up the field and they think they're going to get to the quarterback, you know what you do to those kind of defensive ends? You run draw plays and screens underneath them. Take advantage of the fact that they're not reading their teams.
The Chiefs get a first down. Ball comes out. A recovery by the defense.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Now 1st and 10. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Well, you're down. It's in the first half. You got 4th and long near midfield. This is a no-brainer. I think the coach, don't even think about it. Send that punting team in there, punt the football, and play field position.
Going for it on 4th down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Raiders snap it at the 41. Looking to the right side and throwing. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback. and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
The Chiefs come out in the pistol. The Chiefs snap it at the 41. And they'll run the football with Charles. And he's brought to the ground. Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Charles has got it on the handoff.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
The Chiefs are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. The Chiefs snap it at the 41. He'll throw it over the middle. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for this offense.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a sixth time in this game. That's a gain of 8. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Jones is going to get set in the slot for this snap. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Two tight ends on the field here. First down and 10. Still got it after the play action. And he's taken down.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Too much pressure, and he's brought down again.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber him, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
Keeps it here. Wants to go deep. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Tackles made.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
They face first down. The Chiefs pistol set here.
Let's go.
Set up screen. And they were trying to go with the screen there, but nothing was available.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
Second down and 10. Trying the right side. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
Get ready.
Third down and 7. Has his man. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's fourth down and short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
He's got the catch. And Woodley in on the tackle.
Well, you got a small lead in the second half. If you go for it on fourth down, that is a risky proposition. But the head coach took a Big sigh of relief over there on the sideline because they picked it up. Good job by the offense.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Picks up about 5.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Nothing like the draw play. Get those defensive ends rushing up the field to hit the quarterback. Boom. You hand the football off. Big running lanes. That's why it works so well.
The Chiefs take it from the 23. And Davis has got the catch and the first.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Jenkins is a receiver in the slot. Draw. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Chiefs lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll take the snap from the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
The Chiefs in the pistol. The Chiefs lined up in the pistol. The Chiefs snap it up at the 26. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The kick is through for 3.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Jones is going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Raiders now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. First down at the 24. To the ground. Trying to find an opening. To the right.
Jim, this defensive end is so athletic. Well, it measures up to you because you're an athletic guy. He holds his position, stops the runner for no gain. Great job.
The Raiders have it at the 24. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. Now 3rd and 5 after the run.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. Brings it in.
The Raiders just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Johnson's there to make the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Trailing every third down, so big at this point. Offense lines up here. They'll go ground, right side. Smith's in on the tackle. That's a great conversion right there that has to break the heart of this defense.
It sure does emotionally take them down, but when you look at the quarterback, what a day, what a job that time, making the right decision, and they pick up the first down.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. First and goal, staying on the ground. Good piece of tackling.
Well, you always like to run the football once you get down in the red zone. That time they try the run game, but there is nowhere to go, and they get just a little gain out of that play.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second and goal from the 8. And that's Houston in on the stop. Phil, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Coming up, third down, a huge moment.
Get ready.
Third and goal from the 6. Throws to the right. Secures it with 2 hands. Every play in an NFL game is huge, but when you're talking about fourth down with the game on the line, well, this can decide it all.
So hard to stop an offense 4 times in a row. This is going to be interesting to see how the defense goes about it.
They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages. Huge play coming up down near the goal line. Dropping back 3. Interception. They bring him to the turf.
Derek Johnson's been doing everything for a long time. He's been stopping the run, blitzing the quarterback.
Now as we go to the field, it's Tywan Jones back deep for the kickoff. And Ryan Suckup has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Jones running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. And that'll be a gain of about 2. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down and 7. Takes it from the eye. Picks up 8 here.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't bump the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. It's a 2 tight end formation. Keeps it here. Almost intercepted. Let's set the defensive lineup. One of the best safeties in the game out of Tennessee is Eric Berry.
He can run and he can hit and he can get it done. That's why he's one of the best safeties in the NFL. Every team needs a great safety, and they have one right here in Eric Berry. Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that 3rd down.
Offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after that pass play. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the 1st down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Fourth down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Maurice Jones-Drew. Jones-Drew is tackled down. The Raiders with a gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
He's brought down at the 46. It's now 2nd down. Double tight end formation. He'll keep it on the play fake. That's an interception. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Count it. Touchdown.
Kansas City.
Well, the quarterback was under pressure. He could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Jones going to test the coverage this time. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down here. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Takes it out of the eye. And gains maybe 4.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Get ready.
Moore's in the slot. 2nd down and 6. Handoff out of the I formation. And that's Johnson in on the stop.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down. Out of the gun. Got the completion. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
What a nice corner route run by the wide receiver. He fakes the defensive back out, and look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he let him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
Out of the shotgun formation. On the money. Cooper's there that time for the tackle.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back, and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
1st down here after the completion. They'll run it here. That brings the play to an end. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Again, they'll lean on him. And that's Barry in on the stop.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
They bring in the extra tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the reception. He's stacked up at that point.
Oh, there's nothing like a play action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. 6 in the books.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Makes the PAT. Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 7-7. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. At quarterback, he was the 1st overall selection in the 2005 draft out of the University of Utah. Quarterback Alex Smith. Smith's lining up in the pistol. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. Jamal Charles carries the football. Coming up, 2nd down. Charles lined up in the backfield. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Catch made, and he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a 1st down.
3rd down. Smith will have it in the pistol. The Chiefs come out in the pistol. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And a touchback. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. They run the counter play. They'll mark the football at the 22. This game might be tied, but that's with no rushing attack to this point. They have to be optimistic that that's going to turn around, and that could lead them to victory the rest of the way.
Jim, sometimes running backs are just like quarterbacks. They got to get confident. So how do you get a quarterback confident? Give him plays that'll work so he feels better about himself. And the same is about a running back. Give him more carries, and sooner or later, he will get it going. You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Offense lines up here. Just a quick drop back. Throws the pass. The Raiders now move the chains.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. Gains 11.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Under pressure and incomplete.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Jones has got it. 1st down. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some 1st downs.
They're going back up top. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. 2nd down following that incompletion.
Let's go.
From the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the 1st.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody open deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a 3rd and manageable situation to deal with.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The give. Johnson's in on the tackle.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that 1st down.
1st down at the 34. Another handoff right back to him. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd down and 5. Takes another handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. First down here after the run. Play after play after play here on this drive. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The long drive continues. From the gun. Finds his mark.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
This has been a long drive so far.
38. Red 38.
2nd and 6. Keeps it on the play fake. Barry with the good coverage that time to knock it away.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
It'll be 3rd down. What a drive this has been.
Come on, let's go.
From the shotgun. And that'll probably go as a drop.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Jamal Charles. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And they'll run the football with Charles. Brought down after a gain of 15.
Charles is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
The Chiefs take it from the 43. Charles has handed the football. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down and 11. Davis is going to secure the handoff. That'll stop the play right there.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Jenkins is lined up now as a slot receiver. Charles is lined up as the single back. 3rd and 5. And he's thrown to the ground.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
That gains a few.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed, they hustle, they're all around him, they only give up a couple yards.
The Raiders come out for the next possession.
Let's go.
1st down at the 25. Jumps into the air and pulls it down.
Nice job by the receiver jumping up and making the catch. We see it a lot now in the NFL, and why not? You are not allowed to hit them until they can hit the ground and protect themselves.
Get ready. Red 38.
Quick drop back. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders have it at the 29. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a 1st down on 3 plays.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Let's go.
The Raiders take it from the 28. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
First down at the 33. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. Second down coming up. Smith's setting up now in the pistol. Charles is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The catch is made. That's a gain of 8.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. Lining up here, looking to tie the game on this field goal try. He converts here on the field goal try.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Raiders break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. 3-step drop. Finds through contact. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2 tight ends on the field here. Play fake. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass, but he gets hit. He just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. Then they say, oh no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. It's hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far. There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time they collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Play action. Intercepted. Space to work. He's got the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, on defense, to make a play like this, so much of it is about timing. Perfect timing by the defensive player. Gets the interception and runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. First down on the way. Offense lines up here. Looking across the middle. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, And when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it. And what a job in it.
The tackle is made.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man cover.
Jones got it, and a first.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle usually is wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Third down on the way.
Let's go.
Snap it out of the gun. Gets it out for the completion.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
Keeps it here. No separation at all. Incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Raiders have it at the 24. He makes the catch. Gains maybe 5.
That's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this third down.
On the way, third down.
Let's go.
Play fake. He'll throw it over the middle. Oakland Raiders. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Raiders kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. It'll be a touchback. The Chiefs bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Smith set in the pistol. First down at the 20. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Breaks the tackle. Got the first, and he's got some space. The Chiefs are tied up in what's been a fun game to this point, partner. Charles has really been a handful, and he's a key reason why it's so tight.
Yeah, it is. You know, I'm going to give the offensive line some credit. Anytime you run the football and you run it like this and pick up these kind of yards, you know, you got to give credit to the offensive line, the play caller for sticking with it, and, of course, the running back, he's having an awesome day.
This will be second down. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Davis going to take the handoff now. Rock for a loss on that play.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Smith's got it in the gun. Still got it after the play action. No one in sight. Has the grab, and they are in on Bo.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
First down, offense readying for the snap. This play set up by the long gainer. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun and sailing out of bounds. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Smith by himself in the backfield. The Chiefs come to the line with an empty backfield. Smith takes it from the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here. The ball is jarred loose. Recovery by the offense.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. He brings it in here, and he's got the first. The Raiders call a timeout. They're first. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Jones lined up in the slot. Keeps it here. And Cooper can't quite pick it off.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Keeps it here. Long ball. James Jones. And there's a great catch. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Back to the air here on first down. Should have had it.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back into it.
Brings it into his body, and that's a 2-yard gain. The Raiders signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Offense getting set now following the timeout. Third down now. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
He'll keep it on the play fake. Has Jones. Gains 16. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance. Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Get ready.
Second and goal from the 7th. And incomplete. What a hit that time. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chiefs now will start their drive at the 23. Smith's lining up in the pistol. First down at the 23. Jamal Charles carries the football.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw at that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. Third down following the incompletion. Jenkins going to get set in the slot for this snap. Alex Smith from the gun. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Raiders getting ready now to start their drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he gains maybe 3. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Moore's a receiver in the slot. Here's the quick toss. Throws out the arm. And that gains 1. Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
It's 3rd down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The pass is picked off by Barry. No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Jones will run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders offense ready now to see what it can do. First down at the 23. Handoff running to the right. Brought down at the 32.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
After running it, it's 2nd down. Double tight end formation. Gets the handle here. Throws the stiff arm. In on the stop.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First and 10. Again, staying with the safe plays. Johnson's there to make the stop.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
2nd and 3. They call his name again and tackle down at the 49-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Jones-Drew's taking the handoff.
Jones-Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now 1st and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew. Eric Berry comes up to make the play.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, even though you're down by more than 7, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
1st down following the long play. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Tackled just 3 yards short of the 1st.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Now makes the move to the right.
Hard to get these plays nowadays in the NFL. 2nd and short, the defense sails out because they are expecting run. Well, it's a run that time by the offense and nowhere to go.
Offense lines up here. 3rd down and 3. They feed it to him one more time. Ford's going to make the tackle.
You need a lot of variety when you get down here in the game. You're losing. You're close to the goal line. You've got to catch the defense by surprise. Can't wait to see this play call.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Leading on that running attack again here on 1st down.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
2nd down here. Mounting a serious drive. Takes it again. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Number 34 on the return.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Jenkins is in the slot. 2nd down and 8. Jamal Charles. He's brought to a halt. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Here's the 1st snap after the big play. And they'll run the football with Charles. Picked up a couple that time.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd and 8. Davis going to take the handoff from the eye.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Offense lines up here. Smith's going to take it from the gun. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The offense is backed up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Reaches out and snatches it.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 9. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Raiders did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Pulls it in. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Nickel formation for the defense here. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. Johnson's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd down and 2. That catch will extend the drive. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew for about 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
Right back to him. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Raiders are set to punt. And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs come onto the field now for this next series. Smith will have it in the pistol. 1st down and 10. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. He's tackled right at the 24. The Chiefs have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Charles has dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
The Chiefs take it from the 23. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. First down here after the run. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Justin Tuck has a sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Offense lines up here. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. Has his target. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Dropping back 3. Smith connects with Bo.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
First down at the 40. Davis got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Davis is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Charles lined up in the backfield. The Chiefs from the 37. Smith can't find a man open that time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Offense lines up here. The Chiefs from the 37. To Bo. That'll pick up the first, and finally the offense comes through in the clutch on 3rd down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
1st down here after the completion. Smith setting up now in the pistol. They send the tight end in motion. Jamal Charles carries the football. They'll mark him at the 22.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
This long drive continues. 2nd down and 9. With 2 hands, he has it, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
When you play this cover 3 defense, it's kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
1st and 10, taking it up the middle, and a gain of 4.
Ken, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Marching down the field and taking their time. They hand it off to him again. And it's Roach there to meet him.
Not a good play call by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Trying to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
Play after play after play here on this drive. The Chiefs are in the end zone for the touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Raiders come onto the field for their next series.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Heaving it down the field. He's brought down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. They'll go shotgun here. Lynch able to swat the pass away.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
The Raiders take it from the 38. The reception, easy, wide open.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Throw to the left. Intercepted. He's going to take it the distance. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
Now as we go to the field, it's Niall Davis back deep for the kickoff. And Sebastian Janikowski looks set now to kick it away. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And Williams is going to start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. He started his career at San Francisco, but found a home in Kansas City, the 6'4" quarterback, Alex Smith. First down here. Jamal Charles. Woodson's there to take him down. For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated. What can you say about Jamal Charles? I think I just said it all.
Almost intercepted. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Third down and 6. Smith, play action. Couldn't get it past the defensive line.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Jenkins is going to take this one from the 8. Breaks the tackle. That picks up 11. There's been all kinds of buildup and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go. Well, that's a good job by the defense that time, getting the sack on the blitz. And when you blitz, you're taking a chance. You better get to the quarterback, and that time
they did. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback, as well as opening up some running lanes. Third down and 13. Looking to the right side and throwing. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Williams is going to take this one from the 22. Nice tackle. They face first down. Smith's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
The Chiefs' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Smith's back in shotgun formation. He's into the open, and he's brought to the ground. First down here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. A near interception that time by Rodgers.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
The Chiefs from the 32 will go ground. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Smith set in the pistol.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. Jones is going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. It's first down as they head to the line. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Get ready.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Sticks to his hands. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Tamba Ali is one of the leaders of this Kansas City defense.
That's right, he sure is, Jim. He went to Teaneck High School in New Jersey, right down the road from where I live, and he has been a solid pro for the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL, I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Intercepted! Tackles made.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here. Now 1st and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. Left side. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 9. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Smith's got it in the gun. And he's taken down.
I don't know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit. Well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
They come to the line, and it's first down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Keeps it on the play fake. And he's forced to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Takes it from the gun. Finds his mark. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
The offense needs 10 yards here on 3rd down after that last completion. 3rd down and 10 from the gun. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Roach there to meet him.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Tight end in motion. 1st down and 10. Trying to work that left side. Moore's there to take him down.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
Charles lined up in the backfield. It's 2nd down and 3. Smith with the handoff. That's a hit by Justin Tuck.
Charles is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
The Chiefs snap it at the 36. Charles has handed the football. Tackled at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Charles has been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
The Chiefs have it at the 29. Catch made. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those 1st downs.
1st and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has his man. Ball is out. Good piece of tackling.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Throwing now to his left. And he's going to be tackled. And that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long. They can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stop the offense that time.
And converts on the 3.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down on the way. 2 tight ends on the field here. Will run it. Here's the handoff to the right side, and that's Ali in on the stop.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
2nd down and 8. Here's the handoff. They bring him to the turf.
Nothing like a good trap play. When you play defensive linemen who like to get up the field a little too quick, let them get up the field, have a pulling guard, knock them out, and then run in there behind them and get those yards.
The Raiders snap it at the 31. Back to him. Baylor's there to make the tackle.
A running back must always know the situations. Third and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Another running play. That brings the play to an end.
The Raiders' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. It's a two tight end formation. Feeds him again. Right side. And they get to him at the 45.
Houston's so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
They call his number once more.
Good job by the safety, diagnosing the run, getting up outside and making the tackle for a short gain.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. Out of the shotgun. Eyeing that left side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
They'll take it at the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. And now here's the handoff. They'll mark him at the 28.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Charles out to the right. He's stacked up at that point.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Double tight end formation. Jamal Charles carries the football. He's going to the left. That's a gain of only a yard.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Charles is in the backfield. Single back set. Smith's lining up in the pistol. 2nd down and 9. Alex Smith looking long. And the pass is picked by Woodson. That'll stop the play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down coming up. To the ground. Berry's there to make the tackle.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
2nd and 11. Good for only a yard. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Bill, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nantz, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
Pass is intercepted. On his way. The 10.
Jim, this defense is just
So that means Niall Davis will be back for the opening kick. And Sebastian Janikowski looks ready to get this one underway. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Williams got it on the return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Here is the former overall #1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Jenkins lined up now as a slot receiver. Looks to his left, brings it in. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
You can't be faint of heart. In other words, don't run away. Sometimes you got to stand in there, throw it down the field, and take the hit. Good job by the quarterback that time.
The jumbo set on the field. The Chiefs take it from the 28. Jamal Charles nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. Going for the home run. Has the catch. The tackle is made.
Well, it's a big game by the offense, and that's what this league is about. We talk about so many things. Oh, play good defense, don't turn it over. But it's about big plays. You got to take chances down the field. The quarterback was willing to do it that time, and he made it happen.
And gains about 1. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face. Second and 9. And Davis is going to secure the handoff. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
The Chiefs know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Smith's going to take it from the gun. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Ford's in on the tackle. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
First down at the 21. The give out of the eye. Taken down at the 27. Second down now. Moore's lined up in the slot.
95.
Tight ends in motion here. Second down and 4. Tosses the football. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Number 16 on the run.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 3rd and 5. Toss to the outside. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down here. Smith will have it in the pistol. And they'll run the football with Charles. They tackle him for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Smith setting up now in the pistol. Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Following the penalty, it sets up second down and 19. Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Offense lines up here. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. No room to complete that one.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's third and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
Offense lines up here. Gets it out for the completion. In on the stop.
I'm sure the head coach at that time was sitting over on the sidelines thinking about his punt team in a third and long situation. He didn't expect his offense to pick it up, but they did it. What a job. Give them a lot of credit. Good job.
Charles lined up in the backfield. They'll go ground. He's churning ahead. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Shotgun look here for Alex Smith. The Chiefs are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. 2nd and 4. Alex Smith looking long. Very nearly intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. Charles is lined up in a single back formation. And he hauls it in and pick up about 4.
That's a good job by the wide receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Looking to go up top again on first down. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football. Bad job by the receiver that time.
He has the grab. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Smith's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
First down at the 40. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. He'll go to the left.
Charles is a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
Corners formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Play fake. Fasano's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Chiefs are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Smith's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
First and goal. Play action. He's looking to the right. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on first and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. They face first down. They'll run it here. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Jones, a receiver in the slot. First down at the 34. Secures it with two hands. Ducks out of bounds.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
On the money. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the wide receiver, and he leads that wide receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
First down and 10. Got the completion. That's a gain of 7.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. He's got the catch. He's brought to a halt.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. On the money, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first. The Raiders are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
Goal line defense on the field. Handoff made. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Let's showcase this defense. And one of the top tacklers in the game today is linebacker Derek Johnson.
Derek Johnson, Jim, he has been doing it for a long time. He's crafty, man. He knows how to get around people.
Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
What a good job by the offense driving down and getting that touchdown. Even though they're still behind, they're chipping away at this lead, keeping the pressure on their opponents.
The point after try is in the books. The Raiders will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. Davis is going to test the coverage this time, and they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down here. Jamal Charles carries the football. Gets about 9 on the play. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
The Chiefs' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
1st and 10. They're going to stay on the ground. Tucks there that time for the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2nd and 3. Davis going to take the handoff now. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
When it's 2nd and short, to me, it's a great time to get a little safe short throw, which should be wide open, or take a chance and go down the field to look to score some points. Terrible call. No yards picked up that time on the run.
3rd and 2. The give. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is 3rd and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
First down here after the run. Charles is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Right back to him once more. Sims is in on the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Smith set in the pistol. 2nd down and 9. Gets it again. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Offense lines up here. They send the tight end in motion. Smith takes it from the gun. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired, and when you get tired, you make mistakes.
Jenkins is in the slot. First down at the 34. Jamal Charles. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's 2nd down coming up. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. Davis taking the handoff. He's brought down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Again, they'll lean on him. Nice tackle.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. What a drive this has been. Back to the ground. Looking out wide. Moore's there to make the stop.
Well, you always like to run the football once you get down in the red zone. That time they try the run game, but there is nowhere to go, and they get just a little gain out of that play.
This has been a long drive so far. 2nd down and 7. Davis got it on the handoff. Mack that time in on the tackle.
The Chiefs, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and he picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
The long drive continues. Alex Smith from the gun. Throws to the right. Makes the reception. Brown's going to make the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Mounting a serious drive. First and goal. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders are getting set for their next possession. The defense comes out in the dime. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. Picks up about 2.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders from the 27. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down, keep the chains moving.
The Raiders will approach this play from out of the pistol. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Looking for space, left side. Second down following the run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Back to the ground. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the run play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Raiders have it at the 39. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 21, ball carrier on the play.
King is back now. He'll be punting. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.